Hi everybody, it's Maya, and today I wanted to sit down and try out some products that I don't really have any opinions on, or products that I have negative opinions on. This whole month I've been doing the same exact makeup look. I've been using the exact same products and I've kind of just been boring with my makeup. I wanted to sit down and do something exciting and use makeup products that I don't really reach for. I will explain why when I get to each product. These products necessarily aren't bad except for one of them that I tried out once and I did not like. But that's why we give things second chances. I'm actually in the process of wanting to declutter my makeup collection. I have the community tab now and I was posting about a potential declutter, and a lot of these products have been products that I kind of considered decluttering. Not all of them, a few of them though, and today is their day to see if I can make it work or if I just need to get rid of it. And if I am getting rid of it, that'll be in the declutter and it won't be part of this video. I just want to get my opinion on it before I just throw it away. So yeah, if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So for the primer, I'm going in with the ColourPop Thirst Aid primer. I never really had an opinion on it. I just used it because I didn't really have any other primers at the moment because they all ran out. I really do need a new Rare Beauty primer, the pore diffusing one. That was my go-to forever, and I had not been using it for a few months because I don't have one. And I've been really noticing a huge difference in my makeup. It just doesn't look as good from when I had that one. This primer, the ColourPop one, is very hydrating. It's very glowy. I do like it. I probably will not repurchase it, but I will continue to use it, you know. For foundation, I think I like this foundation, however the shade. This is the Oma by Sharon C Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and this is in the shade White Pearl T3. I think the description of it was pretty much me, however it matches my face. Like, holding it up to my face, it's a match. Holding it up to my body, I'm way more yellow toned, and this foundation is definitely more on like the cool side. I don't have any foundations that sort of look this color, so I remember I only tried it once. I think I liked how it looked, but I don't really remember it all. I just remember it not really being my shade. This is basically medium to full coverage foundation. I do want to see if it's at least passable, and if it doesn't match me, I'm not going anywhere today. As you guys can see, I'm in my PJs. I just wanted a chill day today, so if my makeup doesn't really look that great, I don't really care. It literally looks like it would be perfect, so we'll see if this actually does match me today or if it is really bad, because on the back of my hand it just looks very pink. Yeah, that is not my color in the slightest. Just looking at it, when it goes to my neck, it's just two different shades. So I might be able to just get away with it and use it up, but I really don't like using things that are noticeably not my color. I don't know what it is. Like, is it too dark? Or is it just the wrong undertone? Like, I'm a very weird shade. Like, I'm fair, obviously, but I wear things and then they're way too light, and then I'll wear other things and they look like they're too dark, but I can't tell if it's too dark or if it's just the wrong undertone, because I feel like I'm very yellow. I used to not reach for yellowish undertones because I thought that I wasn't, but literally looking at my chest and my neck, like it's yellow, my face definitely is more pink. The finish of this is actually very, very pretty. It's definitely radiant and skin-like. It's not matte and it's not dewy either. It's just a perfect finish. I think it covered up quite a bit without covering up way too much. Like, it was definitely medium coverage and it could be built up to full. Yeah, I really do like this foundation. I know my favorite YouTuber Chessie loves this foundation as well, and you know, she does have her shade, so maybe I need to go looking for a different shade. However, on camera looking at it, it does look like it matches, and in my mirror it does look normal. Like I wouldn't look at my face and be like, you look like a bobblehead. Like I don't look like I'm two different shades. Like it is, but it's not that big of a difference. However, I do know when I do step out into natural sunlight, it is going to be a little bit more drastic, but it's not as crazy as I thought. Like I'm imagining this, like when I think back to this foundation, I think of it as like my face is pink and my body's yellow, and it's definitely not that obvious at all. So we will see how this wears throughout the day. I will put a note in a description because it's just going to be a lazy day today. I'm going to be playing Minecraft in bed all day. So I don't really plan on doing a wear test on these products. But so far, I actually do love this a lot. And I'm glad because it was going to go in the trash if I didn't test it today. For concealer, I'm going in with the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. And this one is in the shade, I believe it's Vanilla. So this concealer, I don't have an opinion on because it is so like thick. It's so full coverage. It's very much like a foundation. Like you can apply it all over your face like a foundation. And also this color is probably going to be my exact skin tone. So it's not going to work as a brightening concealer today, but it's whatever. I think I like it though because it doesn't apply thick. Like it definitely like feels thick when you know, go to press it on the back of your hand and stuff. But actually applying it and blending it out, it does blend right in and feel very lightweight. Are you? This was in her mouth, a damn whistle. Stop it. Stop it, my beautiful. Stop it. I've been in a mood lately because her paw is not doing well. Like she's limping. So I'm just like very stressed out with her lately. But she's okay. We just have to wait for her to recover pretty much. That's what the vet said. Can you quit it? She's just going around my chair. But yeah, blending this concealer out, it definitely is, like it definitely covers, like if you're looking for something to cover, this concealers it without feeling too thick. And like I said, you can also wear it as a foundation because if you squeeze one pump of it and then you dot it around your face like you would for your foundation, it will look and feel just like a foundation. Yeah, I like that concealer. I think the reason I don't reach for it is because it's a pump. I don't necessarily like that it's a pump for a concealer because I feel like I'm using way too much product when I don't need that much at all. The color match isn't really that big of a difference at this point. So for blush, I have the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush in the shade Promenade. I do like this blush, but again, it's something I don't really know how to feel about because it's a squeezy tube. You squeeze out all that product, like you can't really control it that easily, and you don't need that much at all. Like it says tinted moisturizer, so you would think it would be super sheer, and like it does definitely sheer out, as you can see, but it still is a lot. If that makes sense. Like it's definitely not as pigmented as like the Rare Beauty blush at all, but I don't know. The squeezy tube didn't really feel right for this blush formula, but I do like this blush a lot. I just don't reach for it at all. I think it's the shade. The shade is something that I have in a bunch of other blushes. It's just like a natural flushed color. There's nothing wrong with this blush at all. It blends it out perfectly. It gives a very pretty finish to the cheeks. It's nothing new and it's nothing exciting to use. So many other blushes do this or this color and have the same effect on the cheeks. So yeah, I probably am going to keep it still, but I like reaching for makeup that's like new and excites me. This is going to be the make or break it moment. So I received this Laura Mercier translucent powder as a free birthday gift from Sephora, and everyone raves about this powder. I don't know if it's just the mini, you know, if it's possibly just the mini container, but if you can see that, it's not finely milled at all. I think it's probably something to do with the container, but there's just a bunch of big chunks happening. When I did use it, it kind of just sort of enhanced my dryness. So we will test that out right now. Okay, so I want to love this powder. Everyone loves it. I want to love it so bad. But when I tried it out that one day, it did not look promising. So we will see. Okay, I'm just gonna do one side of my face just to compare. That is one side set and one side unset. So pretty much just sort of mattified me. Let's look up close and see if it is cakey. I wouldn't say it's cakey, it kind of just looks like any other powder. However, I'm not impressed because it didn't necessarily blur anything. Like my skin just looks the exact same, but just a little bit more mattified. And it is making me a little bit dry in some places. As an overall whole, like looking at my face, I would say that it looks okay. It looks good. I worry about how it's going to end up looking at the end of the day. I mean, I guess it's okay, but it's nothing like crazy that I'm like, wow, this powder is amazing. Okay, so I just left and came back. I was taking my dog outside. So coming back and looking at my face actually fresh, it does actually look very smooth and very cute and nice. However, the powder, like, as much as I don't hate it right now, as much as like I don't know what it was. The first day I used it, I was having a really bad skin day and my skin was really dry, so I'm assuming maybe that's why the powder wasn't looking how I wanted it to. But right now my skin feels soft, you know, it looks matte, it looks set, and yeah, I just don't think I would ever purchase the actual full. Baby! Quit it! Quit it, quit it, quit it! You crazy baby. She wants attention. In a second, baby. Crazy, crazy. How do you have dirt on you already? Yeah, I guess it's good to like back up and look at your face fresh, you know, to actually see how you feel. So yeah, I have the Kimchi Chic Tailor bronzer and I went to Venice. I think I like this. The shade is cute, so I'm going to use my normal bronzer brush, and I'm pretty sure it's, yep, it's very pigmented. So I'm just going to take whatever was left for my forehead. And yeah, I do like this bronzer. The formula is very nice. I loved the blush. I had a blush and it's completely got smashed, but that blush was like my favorite blush ever for a while. But yeah, I do love this formula. I think it's the shade that makes me not necessarily reach for it. Like, it's a normal defined shade, but if you know me right now, my go-to bronzer is the Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer. This definitely is super smooth. However, the shade of the Bamboo Bronzer is just really flattering on my skin tone. I will pull up both of the bronzer side by side actually. So this is the Ciate London and this is the, I mean, I guess they are pretty much really similar. They are really similar actually. Let's swatch them. They actually look almost identical. I don't know what it is then. There might be a very slight difference in the shade. Yeah, it's pretty, it's not patchy. I think maybe what's throwing me off is the blush color paired with the bronzer. I think that's what's throwing it off. So speaking of blush and highlight, this is going to be both. This is the Mayel Sun-Kissed Blush Palette. I received this in an Ipsy bag maybe like a year ago at this point, and it's very beautiful. It even comes with a mirror. It is stunning. I actually saw this girl on TikTok use it, and yeah, her cheeks, and she used this on her eyes as well, and it looks very beautiful. Now, I do like this blush a lot. It's very, very beautiful. It's sparkly. It works as a highlight. However, I don't reach for blush palettes. It's very chunky. You know, like you can go into each individual color, or you can swirl it all around in one and create just, you know, one nice shade. I don't really reach for it. Just also the packaging, like I can't see what color it is. So when I'm doing a look, I can't look at this and be like, oh, that would match perfectly. And I don't reach for it. You know, I grab something else, but it is really pretty, and I don't have any powder blushes in my collection that are sparkly like this. So what I'm gonna do is I want to swirl, but this brush is not big enough to swirl. So I'm going to tap into each one a few times, and yeah, just start stamping it on the cheeks. And the color is like a rosy color. You can obviously cater it more to what you're into. If you dip into the pink versus dipping into like the browns. Whoa, let's apply that to the forehead and the chin and get me the same color everywhere, because that was a lot. I'm actually gonna take it in the eyes just to tone it down, because you know when you apply color to your eyes after having a crap ton of blush on your cheeks, it kind of just makes it look less intense. I mean, that's very pretty. I just have a lot of blush on right now. Oops. And yeah, it works as a highlight. It just added a very sheer glow just all over the cheek, not in one specific spot. And when I take my hair down and we finish the rest of the makeup, this isn't going to look as harsh and scary. Yeah, I do like it though. It's really pretty. I just don't reach for it because it's a palette, but I will be keeping it around. For the eyes, I don't have any palettes that I don't really reach for. I mean, I do, but I already know I'm going to declutter them, so I don't need this video for that. So I'm just going to take the blush palette and actually use that as eyeshadow. So I'm taking this sort of mauve color, and that's going to be the crease shade, because that one I believe is just a very light shimmer. It's not as sparkly as the other ones. And this is sort of like a mix of like pink and brown and purple all in one color. So that'll be the base. I was gonna do more of like a purpley look today to match my jammies, but the blush is very much pink toned and red, so I thought why not match. And now I'm going to take this one right here, which is like a pinky purple, and apply that all over the lid. And then I'm going to take the gold, that's going to go in the inner corner. I think I want a little bit more pink, so I'm going to go in with this one and swipe that. Hands very much look like blush on the eyes, blush and highlight. Nothing too crazy going on there, because I kind of want to make the eye look a little bit more intense and different. I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette, and I'm going to pick up this light pink shade and put that all over the lid and inner corner. If your eye look looks too like it looks like one color, or you're just not happy with it, take any light shade and just throw it in all over your lid and the inner corner, and it'll just add dimension to your eye. It's very light, it's very subtle, but it does look very pretty. For eyeliner, I'm just going to be taking this dark gray color as my eyeliner. I don't have any eyeliners that I necessarily want to test. The ones that I like, and the ones that I don't like, I know I don't like them. And there's no need to test them again if I know that they're bad. So I'm just creating just a natural wing. I'm actually really happy with how my makeup turned out today. I was really thinking it was gonna look awful and I was just gonna be like, whatever, I'm just gonna be in bed anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I look like. But it turned out really, really pretty. So I have this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in chocolate. I know I like this, I just don't really reach for it at all. So I wanted to reach for it again, just to have an opinion on it. Okay, yeah, the color is definitely not my color. I do like how it's applying though. It's very, very thin and it can create perfect hairs without being too thick. However, the color is very warm and my brows are very cool, if you can see that. I'm gonna brush it out though and it might not be as noticeable, but I need to start buying, like, I think I need to start buying black like brow pencils, because I have one that's in black and it actually looks really good. It's not harsh or anything, but yeah, this is definitely really warm toned and my hair is cool toned. But I do like how that made my brows look. It just filled them in and made them look a little bit more defined. And then for the brow gel, I have the Merit Beauty brow gel in brown. I don't know if this holds. I know it definitely fills in the brows and, you know, combs them, but it doesn't, I don't think it holds. But not all brow gels like claim to hold them. Like, I don't know if it holds them or doesn't hold them. It just doesn't feel thick or sticky. So I think it just combs them, to be honest. I don't know. It looks good. I just don't really ever know what it actually does. Now this can either make or break the look. Now that everything else has gone well, this is going to be the deal breaker. So this is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I used this once or twice. It's very, very big. It's very chunky. I don't know if I actually like it or not because I think it flakes, to be honest. I think it does not hold up on the lower lashes well, but I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna curl my lashes first today. Now, because I curled my lashes, they're obviously looking really good right now, but I don't know how I feel about this mascara, if it's gonna hold up and look good in a few hours. But yeah, it's actually really easy to apply mascara after you curl your lashes. Wow. I have been sleeping on a lash curler for my whole life. Now, so far with my lashes, they look really cute. They look very fluttery and they're not chunky at all. So it really just comes down to how this mascara holds throughout the day. Also, this mascara has been sitting in my drawer for months as well, and it's not dry at all, but maybe letting it sit for a while gave it some time to not be as wet, and maybe it might not smudge at all. Maybe it'll actually be a really nice mascara. Hello.
We should go to the mall together.
Do you not see what I'm in?
When you're done.
I'm in jammies.
So
this mascara is making me feel weird.
Why?
It's called Kush Mascara.
Oh, might just be your head, your mind.
My eyes feel heavy. Yeah, it must be a placebo effect. My eyes feel like I'm high with this mascara, even though there's literally nothing in it. But you know how your eyes feel? I don't know if you guys know. If you smoke and you're high and then like all of a sudden you feel heavy, that's what my eyes feel like. I don't know if it's just the mascara, it gets heavy, but that's what I feel like. Anyways, Gislin lip liner. I loved this lip liner forever. I don't reach for it anymore because I was obsessed with the Refi Lip Sculpt and my NYX Shine Loud lipsticks, and I forgot about my Thrive Cosmetics one, so let's try it again today. And if you just heard my brother, I'm not gonna keep all the footage of us talking, obviously, but he wants to go to the mall and go shopping. So now I'm actually going out in public and I have to change my outfit. But I like this lip liner. It's very creamy, but it does last all day. Well, not all day, but it does last a pretty long time and it's cute. And then top it off, just going in with my mini Tower 28 lip jelly. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't use it because it's a mini size. And when things are not full size, it makes me feel like less excited to use them. Wow, I really planned on hating my makeup today and I did not have a positive attitude about it in the slightest. I really didn't even want to film today. I was just like, I don't want to film, but I'm actually really glad I did because shopping your own stash is actually one of the funnest things to do. I have so much makeup that I don't use on a day-to-day basis just because I used it once and like I had an opinion about it and I never wanted to try it again, or I just forget about it. But look at this cute look I created. Like, yes, I'm very, very blushy. I have a crap ton of blush on and oh my god, my video ended, whatever. My background, it's fine. But I actually feel super cute and I could tie it all together with these little grape earrings. I got my cute little earrings. They're from Fraser's Sterling. They don't irritate my ears at all. Like they use good metals so my ears don't get like irritated from wearing them for a long period of time, which I like. And because they kind of match my hair, they kind of just look like hoops. And then if I'm wearing my hair up at work, then you could actually see the cute little grapes. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed this video. I was very pleasantly surprised and I want to continue doing videos like this where I use the makeup in my collection that's a little, that I reach for less, and just sort of, you know, finding makeup that I'm in love with. Like I said, I will update you guys on how everything continues to wear. Since I do have to test out the mascara anyway, I might as well just test out everything. But yeah, I feel really cute. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.